this video, we're going to discuss the lives behavior. So what we're talking about is player lives. The player has lives in an arcade game. If you were, I think Mario Brothers, I think you start with like 3 lives and you can level up and get more lives and so on. That's kind of what this is. So you can see I've added a life indicator down at the bottom right. So you can see my health, and then just below that, the heart represents how many lives I have. So if I were to die, then that would be game over because I have no more lives. But here in this torture chamber, there's this mysterious potion. And if I collect this potion, then my lives will go up. So I'm just going to go ahead and drink this potion. All right, extra life. Uh-oh. It seems I've been trapped in the torture chamber for drinking the potion. So it was a trick. My lives did go up. It went up to 2. But I think that's not going to help me out here because it's a torture chamber and I'm now locked in. So let me show you how the lives work. So this is the life behavior. You can see it starts out pretty much the same as any kind of collectible object. Press E to collect. Now, when I say collectible object in this case, it's not like a collectible, like you wouldn't set it to be is collectible. You wouldn't go into your inventory. You consume it right away. So when you do interact with it, maybe it should say like E to consume if it's a consumable or something. I don't know, however you wanted to phrase it. But at the end of the day, it doesn't go in your inventory. You get it immediately as soon as you interact with it. Bear that in mind. You have the pickup range, which is how close you have to be to the object in order to pick it up. The pickup style. In my case, I chose manual. So when I get close enough to see the prompt text, I have to actually press E to collect it. If it's automatic, it's just going to be immediate. As soon as I touch it or get within range of it, that's when it's going to happen. So just, again, depends on the kind of game you're making and how you want it to play, but choose whatever suits your style. Then the collection text, which is what is displayed on the screen when you have collected that extra life. So it says extra life collected. Now, this part here is what I was alluding to earlier. You have the ability to activate additional logic. I thought that was kind of cool. I thought it was a neat touch. I wish more things had this, but I wanted to show it off. So in this case, what I did was I linked it to a timed event. So that's sitting over here, and it's set for 2 seconds. And so 2 seconds after I consume the potion, then it plays the sound, which is the guy laughing. And it also plays the sound of the door slamming. But really what's happening is this door didn't exist before, and then it just gets activated. It makes it seem like you got trapped in here is all. Just for a little drama and added effect. But that's how the activate logic works. The prompt text is just about where is that prompt text that we talked about earlier going to be displayed on the screen. It can either be local to the object, meaning near the object, or it can be on the screen, which would be at the bottom center of the screen. So I chose bottom center. We have the item highlight. Now, I don't know if you noticed that. I did kind of gloss over that when I was looking at it, but if you cursor over it, you see that little item highlight that happens. That's what that is. You could do whole shape, and then the whole shape of the object would glow, I think, like a green color. I've always been partial to this, but it kind of depends on the lighting in the room. If you have a really dark scene, you probably want to do either this or the whole object shape. I think it's called shape. Yep. And then the last thing is the sound, which is going to be the sound that plays when you consume it, right? So that's why there's only one sound slot, is because you can't pick it up and consume it later. It's consumed immediately. So you only need the one sound slot. But that's it. That's the life behavior explained, but there's more. So don't click off just yet. Hold on. In the player start marker, in the developer settings, there is the lives. I don't know if you know this, but here you can set the default starting lives. So I could start with, like, say 3 lives. And then when I pick that potion up and consume it, then I would go up to 4, for example. So you can control how many lives your player starts with. Then in order to have those lives show up on the screen so that you actually know something has happened, then you need to know a little bit more about the HUD behavior that I did. So I'm going to show you that as well. So let me just go ahead and click save, go out to the HUDs, and then here we say the in-game HUD. We'll click on that. And then here, what I've done is I've added lives remaining. So this button down at the bottom left-hand side of your screen is lives remaining. It represents the number of lives, that number that I showed you in the start marker. That's what this is. And so that's what's referenced here is the lives remaining value. And then this is just an image. You pick whatever image you want to represent lives, but that's how you can tell the player they only have one life left, and now they've collected the potion and now they have 2 lives. So that's how you communicate that to your player. So that's it. That's everything you need to know about the life behavior. If you enjoyed the video or if you learned anything new, please be sure to click the like button down below. It helps me out a lot. If you're new here or if you just haven't subscribed yet, we'd love to have you stick around. And lastly, if you'd like a notification for whenever a new video is posted, just click the bell icon. That's your friend that's going to help you out and let you know when a new video is ready. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. I always appreciate that. I really do. And I'll see you in the next one. For now. Hey, don't forget there's a written guide for every behavior, including ones I haven't yet covered on this channel. And if you want to learn some more, why don't you check out this video next.